Let's do this. Hopefully, if there are any more machines up ahead, the Stormbird that I overrode follows me. That would be ideal. You can still hear it flapping its wings.
I'll find a use for you.
Really glad all of this medicine is lying around as well. Very useful. Looks like we might get away without having to fight any Shadow Karja here. We might just have to worry. They might not even know that there's a thing up here. We might just have to worry about machines from here on. Which means there are probably going to be some very high-level machines here. But yeah, we're fighting machines and going fire arrows, more than likely. Hardpoint arrows are for humans, usually. Or enemies that are resistant to fire. Definitely max out my medicine. Thank you. Well, here we are, people. The wreckage of Gaia Prime. Just around this corner, I assume. Whew. Hello. Cutscenes? I'm expecting... Yep, there it is.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Probably ran into a door that he couldn't get by because he doesn't have Elizabeth Sobek's DNA like we do.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
You know what, Silence? That's fair. I'll give you that. Can I jump on? Yeah, right there. Cool.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Never look down. Ever. You're a parkour master. You don't got to worry about looking down. You're fine. Probably. Discovered Gaia Prime's bunker. Sick. Anything over here I need to look at? Yes, no, maybe so. All right, well, let's go.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. actually here?
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
You know what? Actually, that's a fair point, Silence. I don't always agree with you, Silence, but you do make a lot of sense.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
No pressure, though. No pressure. What is this here that he's, was he examining this? Oh, no, this looks like some kind of a weapon trying to blast through. Yeah, this is the remains of him trying to get through the area. Okay. Can I talk to you again?
Yes.
Oh, no, we're
I
good.
need to get going.
Okay. I didn't know if I needed to chat to you again. But alright, I guess there's nothing else for me in here. Let's do this.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
Let's go.
Dr. Sobek, you are clear to proceed.
So there are probably machines in here. More than likely no Shadow Carja, though. So that's good. There is, however, a power cell. I just remembered that. There is one power cell left that we need to get the Mega Armor, and that power cell is in this ruin somewhere.
Mind your footing.
I got it, don't worry. No, I didn't want you to, whatever, jump here. There. Easy. And then to the left. We're going down, Aloy. I hope that this power cell is as easy to find as the last power cell was, where it was literally just right on the pathway that we had to go. But I will be checking every corner. Probably even after I find the power cell, I'll be checking every corner. It could be like the first power cell we found, which was at, when we first found Faro talking to Sobek at, can't remember what the name of the place is. I can't look at the map here. You know what I'm talking about. It was at the very, very peak of that huge building that I had to go up twice to find it. Avalanche? A little bit of fallen stuff. That's no good. An avalanche while I'm in here would be, like, very less than ideal. But yeah, we just really got to make sure we keep an eye out. This is a rappel point, right? Yeah. Again, Aloy chooses the most, like, life-threatening version of rappelling when she doesn't need to. Power cell, power cell. That's just a way back up, but it might be around this corner, though. Can I not grab that? It looks like I should be able to grab that to get back up. Yeah, there we go. Keep my eyes peeled for that power cell. I'm trying to remember what they look like. They're like small rectangular devices, aren't they? Is this the right way? Am I going the right way right now? I thought I had to go the other way. Or maybe I am going the right way. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to keep looking around, though. Can I get through this? Nope. Power cell? Yes, no, maybe so. This room looks suspiciously empty. Ah, is that it? Power cell, boys!
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I knew I'd find it. Alright, so now we don't have to worry as much, at least. Can I grab onto that? That looks like maybe... Oh my goodness, I don't know what just caught in my throat, but it hurt. It made me stop my sentence. Can I climb up right here? It looks like I might be able to climb up there. Or maybe it's a location I get to later and I use it to get back out. I don't know. Let's go back the way we came. I don't care about exploring as much now that I have the power cell. Oh, whatever it is stuck in my throat and I hate it. I didn't get a drink because I didn't feel like I needed one. I didn't think I'd get something stuck in my throat. I apologize if I cough a lot.
That's my way across.
Do I need to grab onto this? Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Yeah, silence. We don't need the facts for once. I mean, look at it this way, Aloy. You have no other option than this.
Glad that's over.
You have no other option than this, so, I mean, if it holds together or not, it really doesn't matter. You either die to Hades because you can't turn him off, or you die here because it was impossible to stop Hades in the first place. Because you couldn't get to this. Move on over here. Am I going up or down? Let's go up first. Although I'm pretty sure I do need to be going downward. Can I grab onto that up there? Come on. There you go. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go up. Okay.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Till the self-destruct happened. Okay, then. What do we have in this room? Really? No data points so far? I haven't seen a single data point. I haven't been using the focus very much because I thought I would just notice them naturally. Because they always have that little symbol above them, but none so far. Okay. There's one right over there, I think. Nothing right there. Okay. Is this a data point right here? No, that's not even a data point. I don't know. There are really just none. I guess Gaia did a really good job at blowing this place to smithereens then. No machines yet either, though. Which is a little spooky. Going up from here. Okay. This may actually be a main mission of just wandering around, no real fights. Or maybe there's just like one mega robot at the end, like a Deathbringer or a Thunderjaw or something. I don't know. Well, no, there wouldn't be a Deathbringer in here. That wouldn't make sense, because the Deathbringers aren't machines created by Gaia. They were machines created by Faro that went insane.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Yeah, it's a fair point. All right, let's read these bad boys. Finally ran into some data points. Are these the ones I just got? Yeah, I got these five to go through. Joy. File damage under repair. I can't talk. Under repair, under repair, under repair, under repair. Okay. None of those were any help at all. Oh, so we just get to read those later? Like maybe as we walk, they'll be unlocked? Okay. That makes sense. I thought that we'd have like one of them to read right out the gate.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Hello. Oh, it looks like Gaia put down a digital shrine for Elizabeth, her creator, as like a farewell. That's nice. It's got a bunch of flowers.
This is Charles Rodson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
What a hero. That's a really cool way for her to have gone. Ah, great, we got a bunch of data points to scan. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember what it was, so I'm going to scan these.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never going to hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
So there was a protocol for making Aloy, like a clone of Elizabeth Sobek, basically. But Elizabeth shot it down and said she didn't want that to happen. But then when everything went wrong, Gaia overturned that rule and thought there's no other option. I think that's what we just learned from that. Maybe. Let's talk to Silence.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Not in the way you mean. You just don't get it. Stop acting like a machine. I don't know. I hate when I get given these options because she never says exactly which option you pick, and I don't know which one I want to say.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
I don't know what she was talking about with that maybe. Like, maybe she made it to her home and there's something there we can find. But it looked like, I remember what I wanted to say before, it looked like Elizabeth was wearing that ancient armor that we're going to try and get a hold of. Maybe. There's a data point over here. I didn't want to jump up there. I wanted to open the focus. Thank you. Thank you for being audio as well.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
Did Ted screw something up? After leading the world to destruction with his Faro robots, is he the one that messed up Hades? Is that what we might be figuring out soon? I mean, someone had to have been the one to tamper with Hades, right? Either the Faro robots themselves did it by trying to corrupt Hades, or Gaia in general, or someone specifically sent a code into it to mess it up. But Faro always sounded, from what we've heard of him, he sounded really, really, really upset with what had happened, and that he was really regretful of what had occurred, so I don't think he would, like, screw over humanity like that. He really wanted to fix it. Although he wasn't a huge fan of the way Elizabeth decided to fix it. I know that. Hello.